Welcome to the Keep It in Tune mini-series, the Baldwin Project. In this series, we'll be completely rebuilding this Baldwin grand piano. We'll be covering the basics of what it takes to rebuild a piano from the ground up. While this series is not intended to be a tutorial, you will get a chance to see what it takes to rebuild a piano. We'll be covering the aspects from disassembly and taking measurements to replacing the soundboard and carving bridges. So if you ever wanted to see what was involved in rebuilding a piano, you're in the right place. And all you got to do is keep it in tune. All right, the first thing we want to do is take some measurements, make some notes, and document anything we see that we'll need to remember when we go put the piano back together. This will help us to evaluate the piano and see if there are any improvements that can be made when we go reassembling the piano. Let's get started. Maybe we should set the piano up first. Give me a hand. We'll get started in just a second. Alright, I lost the audio in these next few clips, so I'll have to narrate them for you. We'll take a look at them in our special window. Let's take a look and see what we're up to. Alright, the first thing we're doing here is measuring the tuning pins. What we measured were 6/0 tuning pins, which is about the biggest size pin you can put in a piano, and tells me this piano's been restrung at least twice before. It's going to need a new pin block. In this next clip, we're measuring the down bearing, which tells us how much crown is left in the soundboard. We measured virtually none. Couple that with all the repaired cracks I see in the soundboard, tells me this soundboard has seen better days. And it's time for this piano to get a new board. Heather's going to measure the diameter of the wire on the piano. This will tell us what diameter to put back on the piano if we want to duplicate what was there. But we know this piano has been restrung at least twice before, so we're not sure if this is the original scale that was on the piano or not. We'll take the measurements, do a little research, and then make a decision as to what gauge wire to put back on this piano. Continuing with our string measurements, we're going to make a rubbing and a template of the string termination points on the bass section. This will give the string maker a picture of what the piano looks like and give him several key pieces of information, such as where the windings need to start and stop. So we finish making the rubbing, take a look, shake your heads, and voila, a virtual picture of the piano. In this last clip, we're just about ready to pull the plate out, but we need one more reference. So what I'm doing is making a reference line to tell me how high the plate is sitting in the piano. This will tell me when we put the new soundboard in there that the plate is sitting in exactly the same place as it was before we took it apart. Okay, we're ready to get the plate out of the piano. That's where we'll start next time. So until then, remember, keep it in tune.